the moment I forced the door open, it was Tricia with one fair lady like that on the bed. Like the lady was screaming Tricia's name. Tricia, don't stop. Tricia, go harder. Tricia, you are the best. Guys, guess what? The almighty Tricia has decided to cheat on me with some random girl who just came back from the US. And the moment I bumped into them, she just laughed and was like, it's not what you think. Now, let me let you all know this. For everyone who cheats, cheating is a choice, it's intentional, it's a mindset. Yeah, it's more like telling your mind, let's do this. It's more like a permission within yourself to yourself. Tricia had the mind to tell me, it's not what you think, it's not intentional. But I'm going to be letting you in on the exact thing that happened. But this time around, I don't think I will ever forgive this girl. I know I cheated, right? But come on, must she reciprocate? Ever since the day Tricia caught me cheating on her, she's been acting extremely cold towards me. Like, you can really perceive her attitude from a distance that she's trying so hard to blend with me. I really didn't push further. I didn't disturb her. I just wanted to like calm down because I know I did something. So I know it's normal for her to feel some type of way. But little did I know that this girl was already having an affair behind me. Let me tell you one or two reasons why I noticed that she was a bit withdrawn. Tricia, I'll be on a call with Tricia. You know, I will have to repeat one statement like 4 times before she could say a thing to me. It's not like she's even going to literally respond to that conversation. She'll just say, okay, no problem. All right. Okay. All right. You know, she appeared to me like someone who something or somebody else is taking her major attention. I want to like, anytime I offer to call her on a video call, she will decline. I was like, is it all because of I cheated? Already you know that I once had something to do with my neighbor. So why are you making it feel like you're trying to torture me? I didn't still push further. I just wanted to understand her. All right. So not until I came over at her place unannounced one beautiful morning because I was just tired of trying to understand. I wanted to like confront her and be like, what's up? What's going on? You're a bit withdrawn. It's not really good. I told you all the last time that I'm a bit scared, that I feel like she only said I forgive you while I cheated on her, only for her to like, you know, snipe at me unaware. So the moment I went to her house that morning, I knocked. She just opened the door with so much smile on her face. And the moment she sighted me, she frowned. Like the joy was cut short. She was like, oh, you. I said, are you serious? You don't want me to come in? She was like, why not? Come in. Feel comfortable. Make yourself comfortable. Tricia literally started talking to me or addressing me as some type of person she just met. The moment I came into her sitting room, I sat down. She went back to the kitchen. Obviously, she was making something. I was like, you didn't even tell me you're cooking. You didn't tell me to assist you. You didn't even talk to me. We didn't, you know, hug. We didn't, like, there was no mutual thing going on. What is the problem? She didn't even talk to me. Right from the kitchen, she was like, can't you see I'm busy? So I then walked into the kitchen. I was like, let me help you. She said, don't touch it. I was like, why? At the end of the day, I'm going to eat the food. So let me assist you. She said, this food is not for you. Ooh. I said, come again. She said, the food is not for you. I'm making it for someone else. I was like, who could that be if not me? She said, it's personal. Tricia, what the heck? I was like, Tricia, why are you driving out? Why are you talking to me in such manner? Why are you using that tone on me? She said, I won't understand that, but she will explain to me later. I was like, okay, it's fine. Who is this person? Is he or is she? She said it's personal. We don't keep secrets from each other. We spill, no matter how strong, tight, we spill to each other. So at that point, I started to, you know, sense some, you know, traces of cheats. You know, I was like, oh. So I decided to like joke about it to her and let's see her reaction. I didn't like turn to her, be like, Tricia, tell me you're cheating. Then just tell me you've got a new girlfriend. She looked at me, she said, no, why would you say that? No, I don't. I said, then who do you want to give this food to? She said, the second time she said, it's personal. I said, okay, no problem. I back off. So you don't want me to touch the food? You don't want me to assist you? It's okay. So I had to take one of her chair and I sat down. I started to gist her. All the time I gisted Tricia, she gave me a cold response. At some point, she started watching the time. I hate it the most if I'm your house and any little thing, you start like this. I'll be forced to ask you, do you want me out or are you expecting anybody or are you going out? All right. The moment she started doing like this, I was like, Tricia, what's the problem? She said in the next 30 minutes she needs to be out. Wow. In other words, I should leave your house. Oh my gosh. No, in other words, Tricia, I should leave your house. She said she didn't say that, but the thing is, I just might need to excuse her or probably stay in the house while she go and come back. Then I said, okay, if you want me to stay, no problem, but where are you going to? At least I need to know. I don't hide things from you. She said it's personal. I said, okay, since you don't want to tell me, when are you back? So I could wait. I'm not doing anything at home. I was actually bored reason I came over, okay? When are you back? I think we had this discussion around 12 p.m. afternoon, and I started to ask this girl, when are you back? She said she doesn't know, that she might not even come back today. Wow. To me, I just thought she was pranking me, or probably she was teasing with my brains, did you get? But this girl was extremely serious. Tricia doesn't know how to cheat. Even if you want to cheat on me, don't rub it on my face. I know you're not used to cheating, but if this is cheat for me, it's really rubbish. If you want to do something, come out straight and tell me. Stop the hanky-panky thing. I don't like it. She laughed. She didn't say anything. I said, okay, no problem. Do I wait or I should go home? She said I should go home. Wow, okay. Before I knew it, she had gone upstairs, wore her clothes, packaged this food with a new food flask, bought the water, the drink, everything, and looked at my face and be like, Joyce, wow, me, Joyce, Tricia. Say, Joyce, I have to go now. Do you want to stay here and sleep over alone? I said, no, don't insult me further. I'll go. I have a house. I'm not homeless. I'm going. All right? I picked up my keys. I picked up my handbag. I made sure I left before her because I don't want her, trashing me. That's more like being trashy. I picked up my bag and I left. While I was outside, do you know that I don't want to cry right now? Do you know that this girl did not even give me a lift down to where I'm supposed to, like outside her estate? She literally went into her car and she drove off. She literally, the moment I came out, I was just, standing on the road in her estate. Tricia got into her car and drove off. Then I had to book my ride and I went back home. So because I know I cheated on this girl, but then again I apologize. And already this girl used to know me with this particular person, Tricia. But the moment because I'm one person that I don't know how to handle emotions, heartbreaks and all of that. I know you're gonna judge me, right? But the moment before I even got home, I started feeling feverish. I started feeling cold. I was having headache, like my body system was all ruined. And nobody was in the house. So the moment I got in, I looked out for first aid. I took out some medication and I took, and I went to my room. I laid down. The moment I woke up, I found out that I was running temperature. Like, just you need to act strong, be a bigger person, stop crying. The moment I had woken up, I noticed that my body was really hot. I literally ignored my body. I ran to my phone just to see if Tricia would call me and be like, baby, it was a prank, please come back, or I'm outside your estate, let me come pick you. The moment I rushed to my phone, I didn't see any of her missed calls. I was like, wow. Just because I'm one person that I don't know how to control heartbreaks, trauma, emotional breakdowns, and disappointment, okay? I used to go as low as possible just to make peace so that I myself can have peace of mind. Do you get? So the moment I left the bathroom, I wore my clothes the second time. I wore a different clothes. I booked my ride back to Tricia's house because I just want to understand. I wanted to confront her and be like, what have I done? Why are you doing this? The moment I booked the ride, the ride picked me from my estate down to Tricia's estate. I do not forget going with her spare key. So the moment I got to her compound, I walked straight to her apartment. I opened the door, then I entered. The moment I entered, guys, the worst happened. If I had known that I was going to meet that, I wouldn't have stepped out of the house. The moment I just opened the door, I saw a female footwear, more like a female sneakers, like a different sneakers that is not Tricia's. I was like, oh wow. So this was the one Tricia wore out, and this is the second sneakers. I was like, what is going on here? Let it not be what I am thinking, because I started perceiving some, fragrance, both the food, both the another body fragrance and all of that. I said, okay, just calm down. I decided to then walk to the bedroom to see things for myself. While I was approaching the bedroom entrance, I started hearing shouts, screams, multiple screams. The moment I got to the bedroom entrance, One mind told me, just from here, Joyce, go back home. Another told me, the very curious one said, just go and see things for yourself. So you'll be rest assured that, fine, your minds are not, dealing with you. Like, I'm not hallucinating, I'm not delusional. All right? So I had to take a deep breath. And the moment I forced the door open, it was Tricia with one fair lady like that on the bed. Like, the lady was screaming Tricia's name. Tricia, don't stop. Tricia, go harder. Tricia, you are the best. Tricia, Tricia, I say, wow. They didn't notice I was there because the music was extremely loud. And I just don't want to go and be like, I saw you, I caught you. There might be a denial, and I don't need that. That denial can make me go broadcast. Like, what I did, I turned on the lights and I stared. The moment I turned on the light, obviously they will know someone had come in, and they all like disentangle. And Tricia looked at me. Oh God, I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm supposed to be crying because this is so painful. This is so painful. Tricia looked at me. I was like, baby, it's not what you think. What the hell do you think? What the hell do you want me to think? She looked at me again and said, please don't leave that door. Joyce, please do not leave that door, please. She knows I don't handle heartbreaks. She knows I can do something stupid to myself. The first she did was, don't leave that door, please, I beg you. But do you know the most painful part? The girl turned to Tricia and be like, Trish, they call my own bestie nickname, like pet name, Trish. Me, when they call him Tricia, no guessing, Sabi. No one. He said, Tricia. Tricia then turned to her and be like, please, you need to leave. The girl was like, I can't leave without knowing who is she? I said, don't even call her she. That's my girl. I said, okay, why did you tell me you were single? Whoa. Tricia said, I never said that to you. You said, all along I was in the US. You told me you were single. You were looking for a faithful partner. You were looking for blah, blah, blah. You've made me fall for you, and now you are telling me she's your girl. What if I say that I'm not leaving? What is going to happen?